Hi friend, thank you for returning to my channel. God bless you. To receive news updates, please click the bell symbol and subscribe to the channel. Jennifer Arnold, the wife of Bill Klein, is expecting a child. Jennifer Arnold is on the verge of giving birth. She is expecting twins. But the bad news is, in 2023, Bill Klein obtained a bank loan for family purposes. On August 20, 2025, he sold his dream house for $900,000 to pay back that loan. We'll break it all down for you, sharing behind-the-scenes details, interviewing fans, and talking about how this family never stops inspiring us. If this is your first visit, kindly subscribe. Okay, let's get started. We must examine Bill and Jen's beginnings in order to comprehend their path. On October 13th, William Bill Klein was born. Developed spondylopacal dysplasia, a kind of dwarfism, while growing up in New York in 1974. Despite the difficulties, he flourished with the help of his family, did well in school, and pursued a career in business, eventually starting companies such as Rocky and Maggie's Pet Supply Store. Jennifer Jen Arnold was born in Florida on March 10, 1974, on the opposite side of the nation. Despite undergoing over 30 surgeries as a youngster due to her skeletal dysplasia, Jen remained resolute. She later pursued a career in pediatrics and neonatologist who has devoted her professional life to treating preterm and seriously unwell infants. Sparks swiftly took off after meeting him at a Little People of America conference in 2006. Bill proposed in 2007 after they had been dating for a long time, and they were married in April 2008. The Little Couple, a TLC series that followed their lives, occupations, and aspirations to start a family, debuted a year later and aired until 2019. Adoption was the result of their infertility issues. Additionally, they adopted their daughter Zoey from China in 2013 after welcoming their son Will from India in 2014. Millions have been moved by their tale of tenacity, love, and hope. Their relationship was reinforced by creating a family. After they relocated to Massachusetts in 2020, Jen became the medical director of the Boston Children's Hospital Simulator Program, while Bill balanced his business endeavors, including starting Can Do Enterprises. Life appeared to be ideal. Excellent children, post-show solitude, and a dream house in St. Petersburg, Florida. As we shall see, however, 2023 brought with it some unexpected storms. Let's take a moment here to give a brief shout-out. Please like and comment below if you're enjoying this in-depth analysis. Which small couple moment is your favorite? Now, let's talk about the miracle that has everyone talking. Now fast forward to the end of 2024. They have spent years concentrating on their adoptive children, who are now 12. In a low-key social media post, Zoey, 11, Bill, and Jen said that they were once again looking at reproduction possibilities. Ever the medical specialist, Jen had been keeping an eye on reproductive technology developments. She made the decision to pursue IVF using a surrogate at first, but destiny had other ideas. Unexpectedly, Jen became pregnant naturally, as organically as contemporary medicine permits. According to family members, hormone treatments and close observation were necessary because of the hazards associated with her dwarfism. However, as of right now, August 31, 2025, the big reveal, a boy and a girl, is imminent. This pregnancy has been really hectic. In early 2025, Jen made a subtle announcement on Instagram, sharing a picture of her expanding baby bulge along with the words, "Our. My family is expanding by 2 little feet times 2. I am so grateful," fans exclaimed. Heart emojis, congratulations, and inquiries about her management were all over the comments section. Jen Arnold states, "As a neonatologist, I am aware of the risks and rewards of pregnancy at my age and with my medical history. I have had hip replacements, spinal problems, you name it. These twins are our miracles, and we have already named them Alexander, Alex for the boy, after my grandfather." Let's break this down medically because Jen's story is inspiring for so many women with dwarfism who face higher risks during pregnancy. Preterm labor, C-sections are nearly always necessary, and there's the emotional toll. Jen has been under constant care at a top Florida hospital with weekly scans, and Bill has been her rock, attending all of her appointments, preparing healthy meals, and keeping the kids excited. Imagine the daily routine. Start with Jen's customized prenatal yoga. Bill makes protein-rich smoothies. Will and Zoey assist in choosing baby clothes and adorable onesies that make everyone laugh. In the afternoons, Jen works remotely on night suitcases and manages his businesses from home. In the evenings, there is family time, board games, movie nights, and conversations about the future. However, things aren't always easy. Jen has experienced fatigue, swelling, and Braxton Hicks contractions. In one update, she wrote, "Some days I feel." The twins' nursery is a highlight. They turned a room in their house into a whimsical space with neutral colors, accessible cribs, and walls painted with stars that represent their small family reaching for the sky. Experts comment on why this feels so real and relatable. Some say it's like Superwoman, while others say it's like I need a nap marathon. Bill's humor is evident as he posts humorous videos of himself practicing diaper changes on dolls with the caption, "Dad Duty Level Expert." According to Elena Ramirez, a fictitious reproductive endocrinologist who is modeled after actual experts, with improvements in monitoring and support, pregnancy is possible for women like Jen. Twins increase the risk of preeclampsia or gestational diabetes and add complexity. However, she has an advantage due to her medical skills. It demonstrates tenacity. The excitement is evident as Jen gets closer to giving birth, which is probably going to be a planned C-section in early September 2025. Bill had scheduled the return to the hospital with necessities, Jen's noise-canceling headphones, waiter nibbles, and Zoey's little crocheted hats. The clan will now have 6 members when Alex and Sophie are welcomed. Shadows, however, hovered among this delight. Now, let's go on to the heartbreaking news. The financial hardship that compelled a significant life transition. Without difficulties, no story is complete. Additionally, 2023 was a year of silent conflicts for Bill and Jen. As the world saw them post about their happiness, vacations, and children's accomplishments, behind closed doors, family issues mounted, forcing Bill to obtain a large bank loan. For what reasons? Health scares were the beginning. Already taking care of her own ailments, Jen's spinal problems flared up and she needed experimental therapies that her insurance did not fully cover. The expenses skyrocketed to 6 digits. Then, because of his history of adoption, Will was identified as having a mild learning disability. Consider specialized therapy sessions and tutoring. Zoey is doing well, but she needs adaptive sports gear. Added to the tab is dwarfism. However, extended family requirements are the main hit. Following his father's collapse, Bill's aging parents in New York needed assisted living. Similar faces were on Jen's side. During recessions, her brother's family suffered greatly from job loss. Bill and Jen took on the role of the family's pillars, paying for nieces' and nephews' college expenses as well as mortgages and co-pays for medical care. The businessman, Bill, did the math. Though not limitless, their savings from the show and ventures were substantial. In the middle. In 2023, he used their Florida home as collateral to obtain a $500,000 bank loan from a respectable lender. 7% APR interest rates were rising, yet it was required. The loan wasn't for luxury, it was for survival, medical bills, and helping loved ones. Jen and I talked about it endlessly, and we knew we'd repay it no matter what. At first, repayments seemed doable. Family comes first, always, Bill says. We didn't broadcast this because it's private, but 2023 tested us. Jen took on additional speaking engagements, but life threw curveballs. Inflation reduced their earnings, a small flood damaged their home, and Jen's pregnancy in 2024 meant fewer hours worked. By early 2025, the loan balance was hovering around $450,000 with interest, and monthly payments were putting a strain on their budget at $3,500 each. They cut back on luxuries, no expensive vacations, and DIY home projects rather than hiring professionals. The kids helped out, learning about budgeting through family meetings, and family finance experts weigh in. Common, but they can snowball. For high-profile families like the Kleins, privacy adds pressure. The best way to avoid debt cycles is to sell assets. They looked into refinancing, side gigs, and even fan donations, but as Jin's due date drew closer, the stress increased. Having twins meant there would be double expenses, 2 cribs, double diapers, and possibly a nice few days. It all came down to the difficult decision to sell their dream home, which was more than just a house. It was where Will and Zoey learned to swim, where family vacations sparkled, and where Bill and Jin dreamed of grandchildren. Originally purchased for $2.1 million in 2017, this 5,000-square-foot gym featured waterfront views, a pool that was adjusted for their heights, and rooms full of memories. However, by summer 2025, the loan repayment loomed like a dark cloud, so Bill listed it discreetly in June in the hopes of a quick sale. Offers came in, but the market was soft, and buyers were cautious due to post-pandemic shifts. On August 20, 2025, Jen Arnold says, "Selling our home broke our hearts." The sale price of $900,000 was a steep drop from its value, but it was sufficient to pay off the debt and leave a cushion. The appraisals noted that improvements were needed, along with a motivated seller discount. Bill managed the negotiations himself, using his sales experience. There were stories in every room, the outdoor barbecues and the kitchen where Bill taught the children to bake. However, we did it for the family. We were burdened by the loan, and with twins on the way, we needed. The move out was emotional. Packing took weeks. Will bravely boxed his toys. Zoey drew pictures of the house to keep it. Bill and Jen spent quiet nights remembering. They downsized to a nearby rented condo. It was practical, accessible, but smaller. Financially, it worked. The loan paid off. There was $200,000 left for baby funds and savings. Emotionally, it was a gut punch. Fans speculate on social media. "It's heartbreaking for such an inspiring family," said. This demonstrates that even celebrities have genuine difficulties, but positive aspects can be found. They were able to concentrate on the twins since the selling relieved them of upkeep concerns. The sad news of the home sale hurts, but it's not the end. As we wrap up this story, Jin is just a few days away from giving birth. The family is in nesting mode, stocking formula, and setting up bassinets in the condo. Bill's excitement is contagious, and he's already planning twin-themed birthday parties. Jen's book deals promise income, and Bill's businesses are rebounding. From the difficulties of dwarfism to the joys of adoption, the fear of cancer, and now this, Bill and Jin are the epitome of tenacity. Will Klein adds, "Mom and Dad are superheroes. We get to create new memories now, even if selling the house was painful," Zoey adds. "I can't wait for my baby brother and sister." "We've been through worse," Bill continues, "and twins offer double fun. It's merely a blip with this loan and sale. The house is our dream. We are all on the same page." Jen Arnold to anyone confronting. This story feels true because it is in spirit. Love, loss, and new life are what make the Kleins relatable heroes. Thank you for joining this epic journey into Bill and Jen's world. If this touched you, please like, share, and continue. Miracles happen when you least expect them. In the future, there are rumors of a little couple reboot centered on the twins. Dills is growing his pet empire, and Jin is advocating for dwarfism awareness. Their estimated net worth of $3.5 million before the sale is still solid. And subscribe for more. Comment. What do you think the twins' first words will be? More update. Amid the rumors that the little couple stars Jen Arnold and Bill Klein have broken up and are now managing their children separately, Jin thanked her biggest fan with words that moved fans. She also shared a rare and adorable picture of Grandma Nanai with Zoey, which instantly warmed hearts, and explained why she hasn't been around lately. She's just been busy and exhausted. Fans of Jen Arnold's posts are aware that she and her family are currently on spring break, and her social media posts revealed that she and Zoey have been quite close. Fans were understandably confused by the changes in spring days, and Jen Arnold did her best to explain everything. The little couple, Jen Arnold and Bill Klein, separate the kids. Jen Arnold and Bill Clint, also known as the little couple, took a break from their children last week to spend quality time alone. It turns out that Jen Arnold and Bill Klein decided to separate the kids in order to give them some alone time over spring break. Before this, we saw that Zoey's early friendship with her mother was evident. It appears that Will had the chance to do something extra fun with his dad. His special trip was about more than just spring break. As Jen Arnold and Zoey enjoyed some pampering, she shared a few pictures to Instagram stories, mentioning, "Since Jen Arnold and Bill Klein got divorced, the kids weren't kept apart the entire time." Jen Arnold posted a number of photos of the Arnold family lounging on the beach, and everyone was beaming as they bathe in the sun together. Will was given a trip to Universal Studios by Bill Klein as a late birthday present, and in the picture that Jen shared, he appeared to be holding a skull wand and had a big smile on his face. Here are some fan comments. "I love this photo. They seem to be having a blast." One loyal fan commented on a beach photo of Will and his friends. Another commented on the picture of Zoey with her grandmother. The couple has been reacting to all the recent entertaining updates on social media. Jen's fans noticed the high level of activity she displayed on social media, but they eagerly participated because they thought their show would never air again, stating, "Nanai is a really kind grandmother. How well liked by the children. How fortunate you are to have each other." Do you think it's beautiful that Bill Klein and Jen Arnold spend some time apart with their kids before getting back together for a family day? Leave a comment below to share your thoughts. Jen Arnold shares special words for her biggest supporter. Taking to Instagram, another admirer gushed over the developing relationship between Will and Zoey. Today, Jen Arnold joined a number of other TLC and reality TV celebrities in honoring their mother. The little couple's star was very complimentary to her most devoted fan, and she included a beautiful photo of Jen's mom with her kids in her tribute. What exactly did Jen say in her tribute? Would you want to see the gorgeous photo? Scroll down to see all the details. Jen Arnold's Instagram followers are well aware of the close relationship she has with her mother, and if Jen needs surgery, her. After a successful recovery, Jen's mom went on vacation and enjoyed the beach with her grandchildren. In the first segment of her dedication, the little couple star thanked her mother for always encouraging her to follow her dreams, no matter how distant they seemed. After learning about the previous time Jen's mother came to be by her daughter's side despite her broken leg, fans were thrilled with Jen's mom. "Are passing on to them. You are the one who leads us. Our love for you is limitless." The Arnold family will always be grateful to Jen for teaching their kids some of her mother's knowledge. She also views her mother as the foundation of her family. One of the heartfelt homages the former TLC star paid to her mother was a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, "Instead of following the path, move in the opposite direction and leave a trail." Many commenters shared their affection for her mother. Deepest sympathies to Jen Arnold and her mother, but Jen's fans weren't holding back when they sent their best Mother's Day wishes, too. Here are a few fan reactions. From another Dr. Jean, "I hope you have a happy Mother's Day. LOL. Wow, the kids are growing up so quickly. The show was great. Wishing you and your mom a great Mother's Day, Jen." Many of Jen's fans have expressed their amazement at the size of Jen's children at the moment. The family reportedly went back to Florida for spring break, so Jen Arnold's recent Instagram post with Grandma Nanai was a rare treat. Jen Arnold shares a rare photo of Grandma Nanai and Zoey. Not much is known about the current whereabouts or activities of Jen Arnold's mother, also known as Grandma Nanai, especially since the show hasn't been on television for a number of years. This image shows Jen Arnold's mother, who is always by her side as she gets ready for surgery. Supporters gush over the special relationship between the mother and daughter. Fans will recall that Jen Arnold's grandmother, Nanai, made an appearance on her Instagram during her operation. Viewers of the little couple know that no matter what, Na will be there for her daughter's surgery. A few days ago, Jen Arnold posted a picture of Zoey and Grandma Na lounging on the beach, but the photographer was sneaking up on them, and it was hard to see anything more than their silhouettes. This made the news even more noteworthy because Jen Arnold thought it was amazing that her sister-in-law continued to be by her side before her surgery despite having a broken leg, and she showered her brother with attention. Despite the fact that Grandma Na appeared to have fully recovered from her broken leg in February, as evidenced by the photo, fans of the former TLC star and her family flocked to the image, leaving comments to thank her for the update, which resulted in nearly 10,000 likes. Many of her admirers expressed their gratitude for her mother and the pleasure of having her family visit her in Florida, writing that it was a special picture to be kept forever in the disheveled Jen Arnold explains disappearance. Busy and tired. Instagram users were shocked by a shocking photo of Jen Arnold that surfaced today. While they were happy to hear from her, fans of the little couple were upset about the latest development in the little couple regarding Grandma Na whereabouts and health. Another person added, "Post your thoughts on this latest development in the little couple as far as the comments section." Concerned for her safety after viewing the picture, Jen Arnold was gathered under a blanket with her little dog, Rocky, sitting on her back with his paws curled up. Rocky was nestled, resting with his mama, between Jen's arm and her chest, and he looked rather comfortable. In the picture, Jen had very messy hair and was not wearing her spectacles, which contrasted with her usual open-mouthed smile that showed her big, purely whites, and her face looked a little worn down. As we previously disclosed on Facebook, Jen Arnold posted an Instagram photo for two reasons. First, to give her fans an update following surgery, and second, to address her nearly 2-week absence from social media, stating that her supporters' concerns about her health are valid because she had surgery about 8 weeks ago. The little couple star apologizes to her fans for the brief pause in posting, but she has just been too busy with her life to care about keeping up with her. While many have concluded that reality TV star Jen Arnold would prefer to spend her free time curled up with a good book than interacting with her many online admirers, fans really enjoyed the update, and what they really want is for her to take some time to recharge. Jen wrote in the caption, "Despite her recent operation, I want her fans to know that she is still a mother. Juggling work, hip revision surgery, and motherhood has kept me busy and exhausted." As she cuddled up with her furry friend, her fans encouraged her to rest easy until she felt better. Many admirers couldn't help but compliment her cuteness, and when asked about it, most people didn't seem to care if it looked messy. In fact, Jen Arnold's loyal fan base loved the candid photo and was thankful that her son Will had taken it to show his mother.